Hey, Soldier of Self-Mastery here, aka Santos Rolon Jr., straight out of Stockton, my friend, with another micro drive-by. Let's get into this real quick. I want to ask you a question before we get started. How much do you know about your self-talk? Do you believe that your self-talk is important? Let's see. What can we ask about this life hack that is many people are using? I'm starting to learn more about self-talk, and it's very phenomenal. I'm encouraged by what I'm finding. In fact, I'm really encouraged by what I'm experiencing in my own life. So, could you use a breakthrough today? Could you use an uplift? Could you use a solution today for yourself? If you can, stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe, turn on your notification, comment, leave a footprint in the comment section below. That is going to help other people. It's also going to help you, and support this mission. A love gift of any size is $25 or more is going to actually get you one of a signed autographed copy of the Little Red Book. So support me, support this mission as I encourage thousands of people around the globe. And I'm believing for your breakthrough right here in this short micro speech. Now, I am not an expert when it comes to self-talk. I can only speak about my personal experiences, and I can share with you about the research and just some of the fantastic facts that I have come across regarding your self-talk. Now, one thing is that you're already doing it. You're already talking to yourself. We have this, whether you want to admit it, whether you want to accept it, you're already talking to yourself. We have this idea when we see people out in the street, homeless people. We're driving around our city, we're downtown, we're somewhere, and we see these people out there. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a homeless person. We have this idea that people that talk to themselves are literally crazy, right? They're either homeless, they're alcoholics. There's something wrong with people that talk to themselves. In fact, I've even heard this said. I've heard this said jokingly, that that's one thing to talk to yourself. It's another thing to answer yourself. There's a lot of people out there that say that jokingly, but are actually afraid of something like that. You talk to yourself all the time, and you answer yourself. You may not be aware of this. The more conscientious that you do become aware of this, the more manageable you can actually you can manage your life a lot better. Do you want that? We talked about getting a breakthrough. Having the ability to manage your life, having the ability to guide yourself, right? To direct yourself. It doesn't have to be difficult, man. We can complicate things with a lot of systems and a lot of programs and a lot of this and a lot of that. This is a gift. Your self-talk, your mouth, this thing, right? It's not just for tacos and spaghetti and ice cream, right? This thing we have here. Of course, we get a lot of pleasures out of it, right? But what comes out of your mouth is either making you or is breaking you. I'm going to say that again. In fact, there's a verse in the Bible that says, Proverbs 18:21, death and life are in the power of the tongue. They that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Now, you may have stumbled across this video. I promise to keep it short. Hang out with me. Take some notes. If you're not getting it, watch this video again. Your self-talk is one of your most important allies. It is your greatest ally, if not one of them. It can also become one of your greatest enemies. Now, I don't know how your life is right now. I don't know where you are in life. I don't know what's going on, obviously, because I can't see you, I can't interact with you, but I can tell you, if you're hanging out with me, you're looking for something. You are looking for some change. You're looking, and I'm not talking about money, quarters, I'm talking about transformation. You are looking to upgrade yourself because you know it's gotten hard, it's a difficult world out there, you've got some things going, maybe you failed, right? Maybe you feel like a failure. And of course, failure is an event, it's not you, my friend. So remember that. Failure is an event, it's not you. So you're here hanging out with me, and you're wondering, maybe it's the first time that you've seen me here, straight out of Stockton, Santos Rolon Jr. By the way, I'm an inventor, I'm a creator, I'm a writer. I've written a couple of books, and the link that you want to check out is right below, soldiersofselfmastery.com. I have an online breakthrough academy for gamblers and addicts that are trying to get away from something that is actually destroying them. Like I said, I've written 2 books. I'm on my 3rd one. Actually, I'm working on my 4th one. We are doing podcasting. I'm excited about that. We just started the Mind Shift, another channel, another YouTube channel. We are going to get Cephas and I and others that come on board, that team up with us. We are going to get this message around the world. We are helping people. We are going to continue to help people. Uplift people, educate people, share our philosophy that's been working with us. I'm telling you, self-talk has been a very tremendous blessing in my life. In fact, I believe personally that self-talk was the key to getting me out of gambling completely and permanently. It's been the key to helping me face my fears. It's been the key for me overcoming my failures, overcoming an attitude of fear and trauma, because I've had a lot of trauma. I still deal with trauma in my mind. It's fantastic. Today, what I'm doing, is life perfect? No, there's no such thing as perfection. It's getting better. It's getting more. It's getting better. It's getting more creative, more playful, and that's just, this is par for the course. When you work on yourself, your self-talk, when you become more aware of what you're saying to yourself, how you're saying it, even where you're saying certain things, you become more consciously aware of this operation. You begin to manage it. I'm telling you, my friend, this is a tremendous gift that you have, that's been given to you by the Lord Jesus Christ, by the Master of the universe. Now, you can throw this away or you can take advantage of it, my friend. I'm encouraging you today, right here and right now. Listen, study, do a little bit. I've got videos that on my playlists right here on YouTube. You can check them out. You can learn a little bit more about the power of your own self-talk, how you can actually, once you tame this thing, man, you are going to move your body, your behavior into your best self. I don't know if you've gotten what I just said, but please hear it again. Once you tame this thing, your self-talk, there's many different forms that you can use. There's many different tools that you can use to help yourself with your own self-talk. Mirror talks, personal, just talking to yourself. I do this out in public sometimes. I do it out in public because I want to, and because I want to take a risk of sometimes facing fears, right? So I'll talk to myself out in public. And sometimes people, they may look at me. In fact, I notice that some people don't even pay any attention to me. So the thoughts that we think, oh, I'm afraid of what this person thinks of me if I talk to myself over here. You know, it doesn't matter whether you talk to yourself in the middle of a crowd, or when you're by yourself, or when you're in traffic, or when you're walking through the store. You know, as long as you are uplifting and coaching and motivating and inspiring yourself, people don't care. You know, some people might say, you know what, you're crazy or something. It doesn't matter. You know what? You're creating that feel good, that oxytocin. You're creating that electricity within your nervous system, within your body, my friend. Is that worth to you? To feel good, to have a greater sense of well-being, of good bearing? I'm telling you, man, this is phenomenal. Talk to yourself in the morning, right? I'm always, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me, right? Double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. They that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. That's Proverbs 18:21. Isaiah 55, he was wounded, he was bruised for our iniquities, chastised for our iniquities, and by his stripes I'm healed. Man, I'm telling you, what you can do with your mouth is phenomenal, is fantastic. And we see a lot of things being done, right? Commercials, music, voiceovers. But when you're alone, or when you're in a crowd and you're going through your own shit and you need to get yourself, you've got a gift here, you've got a friend, or you've got an enemy. Depending on how you use this thing, depending on how you begin to manage it going forward from this day, going forward, is going to determine the outlook of your life, pretty much. So, my friend, thank you for hanging out with me. Man, 10 minutes. I truly hope that you've gotten something good out of this short micro speech. Share this video. Remember to give me a thumbs up, comment. Let me know that something, specifically something that I've said or shared with you, helped you get that breakthrough that you wanted to get today, right here, right now. All right? And support the mission, my friend. A love gift of $25 or more is going to help us. It's going to get you a free signed autographed little red book. So catch us on our podcast. Catch us over at the Mind Shift and over through soldiersofselfmastery.com. I'll see you at the top on the inside on my very next one. And remember, there's always room for improvement within room for improvement, and your good life is going to come out of a good series of good, constant, positive reminders, my friend.